What's up, everybody? Chris here from Chris's MMA Universe. Hoping everybody's having a great night. I hope everybody's staying safe out there. I just wanted to bring you this video because it looks like just a couple of days ago, actually on Friday, Tony Ferguson actually made weight. He stepped on the scale and made 155 pounds for a fight that was not happening. That was planned for Saturday originally, but that was not happening anymore. So he's actually getting a lot of praise from the MMA community, and well-deserved, because to actually make weight for a fight that was not happening at all, which originally was scheduled for, UFC 249, April 18th, him versus Khabib, but then that was canceled when the world went into lockdown mode because of the coronavirus. Then that ended up being Tony Ferguson versus Justin Gaethje, but then that was canceled because the entire card was canceled altogether. And it looks like the new scheduled date for UFC 249 is May 9th. Now, this is per Dana White. Dana White actually was saying that he's rescheduled it for Dana White. He rescheduled it for May. Dana White rescheduled it for May 9th. And it looks like it is going to happen on May 9th, but he didn't reveal a location. So it's supposed to be Tony Ferguson versus Justin Gaethje on May 9th, not Tony Ferguson versus Khabib Nurmagomedov. So it looks like they are going to get their chance, just like Dana White said, when that fight was canceled, that he did want to make that fight and let them, get the chance to actually fight for the interim lightweight title. So it looks like that fight will happen. At least that's what's planned, per Dana White, saying that it will happen May 9th, but we don't really know. It could get pushed back again. We don't really know what's going to happen because, the Disney executives, ESPN executives were telling Dana White that, they wanted him to just step down, just take a step back, let's cancel all events in total, all upcoming events. Let's just postpone them. Let's not have them happen. Let's, take a step back. So Dana White complied, and, he agreed. He's going to take their advice. He's in business with them. So it's pretty much whatever they say goes. Of course, they're going to ask the president of the UFC to comply with them, and he did. So it looks like Tony Ferguson making weight 155 pounds for a fight that wasn't going to happen. It seems like he's ready to roll. It seems like he's good to go, seeing that the fight may happen May 9th, and he seems like he's good to go. So it looks like May 9th is the planned date. There's no location revealed. I know Dana White had wanted to have the fight happen at maybe Tachi Palace, if I'm saying that right. But I'm not really sure what's going to happen. I don't know if they're going to end up having that happen there, or, it's just going to be somewhere else, entirely different. I don't really know, because this whole pandemic that's going on right now with COVID-19, it doesn't seem like it's really softening at all. So for an event to get scheduled that close in the future, of course, that's fantastic, especially for MMA fans, for someone like myself that's purely a fan. But I don't really see that happening that soon. I see it being pushed back again. I don't really think it's going to happen that soon. I hope it does. I hope it will, because, Justin Gaethje versus Tony Ferguson is a fantastic fight in itself. That definitely can do headlines, of course. But, we got to see what's really going to happen with Khabib. I guess, he's still in lockdown in Russia, so I don't really know what's going to happen with him, whether, he's going to come down here. Who knows how soon he's actually going to be able to make it to the States. We really don't know what's going on here. There's a lot of moving parts. And it seems like Conor McGregor, I guess, ended up trolling Tony Ferguson, of course, on Twitter. I guess at first he was congratulating him on making the weight, but then at the same time saying that he'll beat him down. And, of course, Conor McGregor always wants to be relevant, but most of the time on Twitter. Now, I like Conor McGregor, but I like Tony Ferguson. I like Justin Gaethje. I like Khabib Nurmagomedov. I keep this channel as unbiased as possible, right? But I like I like Conor McGregor, but he always wants to troll at a convenient time for him. Because, of course, you're going to say, I'll beat him down. I'll take a fight at short notice, this and that. Of course, you're going to say that when there's no fight to take. There's no time. There's no real date. There's no real location. There's no, nothing really going on where he can actually cut the line. Of course, we know Conor McGregor's star power, where he could cut the line of pretty much anybody in pretty much any division that he fights in. But this isn't really for you, like the winner of Tony versus Gaethje is going to take on Khabib. Of course, Khabib is going to be, take the winner of that one for the actual, undisputed title. So Conor McGregor is going to have to just take the back burner to this one right now. And he always wants to be relevant. He always wants his name to be in the mix. And honestly, me talking about him, he's pretty much getting what he wants, because I'm not the only person talking about it. He's making headlines on, ESPN News and pretty much everywhere where the MMA community is. And I understand what he's doing. I get it. And it's worked for him always in the past. So why not, keep going back to what right? Keep going back to what works. But I don't see Conor McGregor actually getting a fight with any of these men anytime soon. I really hope that this goes through the proper channels for once, in so long. And it seems like, if Conor McGregor is in the mix, of course he can always cut the line. I hope that's not the case. I hope that's not what happens here. It's going to be Tony Ferguson versus Justin Gaethje next. And then the winner of that fight will actually get Khabib to fight for the undisputed title, because Tony Ferguson versus Justin Gaethje is going to be for the interim lightweight title, and then they will take on Khabib for the undisputed title. So I really want to know what you guys think about everything that's going on here. I really want to hear your thoughts. I really want to see your thoughts. And if you enjoy my content, make sure to subscribe. Make sure to like this video. And I'll see all you guys in the next one. Stay safe out there.